Bidividim, bim, bim, bidividim, bim, bim, bidividim, bim, bim, bidividim, bim, bim. Ay, ke na le dimpolo. Wa bona ka nako tse so o tla o isho ka reng ke o na le monna before ya khole guys my flashlight I don't know what happened. Okay, it fell, but it kept working. And then this one day it just stopped. So na ke na mystery wa dipanere le di-waterhead. So he le itse motho or he wena o khono bathong irang tu. Like it fell. I charged it. I bontshe le selo gore go dead. Mara ka bona gore henka ntsha dilo tse. Dipikirinyana tse and then anyway, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Karabo Dynamite Nyalungu. I call myself the leadership that led the leader to the leading lead. Kirali video engwe ere. There are some people mo bophelong ba hao ke di plaka, and some of them ke di extension. Abo? So plaka needs you to have a cord gore o tlo bereka. Extension it takes you from point A to point B. So ga jeno ke tlo ba extension. And Mara, I'm gonna name this video something different, although you'll get what I want. Ne? So, Banyana Baka, this is for you. We're gonna talk about feminine hygiene. I'm gonna share with you a lot of products that I use. I mean, la tshwantsho wa mohelo hore awa sepa le vaslabi di ka se tlhole di o berekela mo gongwe mo, wa bo? And I grew up sweating a lot, quite a lot. And although I was confident, I was aware gore it's an issue nyana because it became mugozi wa ka mo family at some point. It became kiring manzo tlhaba during arguments with aunts and other people where a re sa lebella the argument at hand. Ay guys awa a ke tlonyo go bolela thata mara la it la nkutsisa gore ke ra byang ga o tsisa. So I'm here to share with you a few things that I use and I'm very happy about and will certainly help you, right? And I will start with the most important ones that I feel important. Firstly, let's go underarms because like I said, I was sweating a lot, right? So a lot of products didn't work on me that were recommended by other people unless I used another, not harsher, but more intensive product. So with my underarms, for the longest time, it's only now when I'm 22 that I'm only finding the solution. For the longest time, I've been using a lot of things. I've used Michamu, I've used Shield Men, I've used Shower to Shower, I've used, everything, right, you can think of. But they were, yes, strong, but not strong enough for someone who sweats like me. So I recently came across this. Where is it? It's this one. So this is strong, there's comfort, and then there's original. So they are less intense than this. I went for this. It's quite steep, it's 175, but it works wonders. So what it does is you apply it at night, as you can read here. Oh, I'm not sure if you can read. But anyway, you apply it at night, right? So comfort and gentle have the same instructions just for fewer days. So this one is called Perspirex Strong. So you apply it at night and then you wash it off in the morning and then you won't sweat for the next 5 days. So 4 to 5 days. But in those 4 to 5 days, you apply your normal roll-on or deodorant. I currently am using this one. I go for the green one or the yellow one, the lemon one. And yeah, so what it does is on your sweat glands, it creates a gel. And a gel is like harder to penetrate. So when sweat comes, they're trapped by the gel, right? So when you use it once a week, for instance, day 5, the gel would be like occupying the gland like this, and then day 4, day 3, day 2, day 1, you apply again, same process, but you won't sweat and you won't have odor. So plus, and for someone like me, I wished mara, where was this? Okay, now it's gonna be a story time, this thing, but anyway. That's for underarms. We are done. Ooh, anyway, for periods, let's go for periods now. So on a normal day on my cycle where it's not the robot day, where it's not periods, I use this. Yeah, so this is from Lillet. These are panty liners. what I like about them is that they cover the whole panty. And it glue. Kala complain that glue mukoni. Yeah, tshwarella this one, so it sticks quite longer on your underwear, and it's like evenly surfaced. Like there are designs on it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's like evenly surfaced. They're not like too. I don't know, man. There's this other brand with designs, but the same designs make it very, I don't know, it just doesn't sit on the panty or your underwear. And you wouldn't want that. It folds. Sometimes it goes like the, oh no, no. So this one, and I like that, it's like full on this, on the, I don't know what they call this. But like it completely covers this. The other ones, and you don't want that because, I mean, anyway. So this 48 rand, Clicks, Discam, ShopRite, 48 rand, very reasonable. 100. So 100 is like 3 cycles, and assuming 3 cycles is 28 days, you still have the receipt, the bargaining remainder, right? So this is for when you are not on your period. When you're on your period, like everyone else, I was here. Our let's must fund me. I must be an ambassador. Guys, whole a university student. Gebar oya high. High oya lotopa topa. So lika mokikima pilitili maya. It's not the same things. I did twan. Kidis kopas. Mara hoya high oya lotopa topa sama. Ledigas twan. They do the same thing. So at night, this is what I use. I use pads, normal pads. Ooh, okay. And then in the day, honey, gang, I use tampons. Ooh, I recently started using tampons. Why? Because first of all, like, I'm very fussy about the kind of underwear you wear for certain clothes. And the kind of underwear that I like wearing, it's not really, I wouldn't say it's not pet friendly, but when there's a pad there, is not, I don't feel sexy like I should be feeling. But when there's this, so what I do is on my period days, I use this. I prefer the ones without an applicator. So an applicator is like, I don't know if the material is plastic or what, where you put in your tampon in it, and then I don't know how you put it in the applicator, but it's something like an injection in yana, so a syringe rather, and then you inside your vagina, right? The beauty about this is that you don't feel it. So when applied correctly, applicator apply, when put in correctly, you don't feel it. And because this is cotton, no, when you do it like this and it's dry, okay, I don't want to open this, it's not comfortable. So for comfort, kaya nakareka asagay. So asagay is a lubricant. It's 64 rands. These are very cheap, shem. Depending on how many they are in a packet. I think this was like 25 rands, because when they are, is it 60, when they are 10 to 17 rand, when they are 32, so yeah, asagay, what I do is on the tip of this, the same way you do it during penetration of a penis and a vagina, you do it. So on the tip, watsela, and then you put it in. Insertion becomes smoother, it becomes gentler. So what you do is you squat when you insert, and then when you put it correctly, when you stand up, you don't feel it. You just see the string, right? So I wish I had hopped on pads, on tampons quite sooner. And then what I like about them is that, ooh, TMI, that chop feeling when you sneeze and then you release things, and it's not here when you have, and when you urinate, you don't have to take it off. And when you urinate, there's no odor that you feel. Whatever is happening is kept inside. You won't even feel I'm on my periods. It's so much, liberation. Guys, hop on this, because I was also skeptical at some point. So also be wary. The colors are a representation of your flow, right? So regular is blue. Oh my God. I'm not sure if you can see. I missed my flashlight. And then I mistakenly bought, because I didn't know this info about colors. I bought super flow or super large. They are yellow, right? So the difference is, if regular is this size, super flow would be thicker, not longer. I think they're all the same length, but would be bigger. Depending if you are a heavy flower. Super flow. I don't know. It's super something. Let me see. They actually wrote them here. Super plus. Yes, I think that's the largest, because as you can see here. Oh Jesus, Caesar focus. Anyway, for your pets, and I think, okay, we done. Let's go to skin, right? Facial skin. Oh, ke bone mabilitile mayaga yaga. If you know me and you are on this channel, first video, I was not like this, right? And before like I say, I'm one person who I had to use a lot of things before the actual things that people recommended were working. So I first used VP Herbal Dark Spot Corrector. I will Google it because I don't have it anymore. Dark spot corrector, it is for hyperpigmentation. So when you have dark marks and all of that, yeah, it helped me to reduce them, because everything was not working and everything started working after it. So it's a tube, very small, man. I don't know the size of what, but it's a very small tube. It's orange and brown. No, green and brown. The tube is white, written in green and brown. I used 3 tubes. I was not consistent with the tubes because I'd be broke. But I'm thinking, hi, 2 tubes should be fine in succession. And then for washing, I use this pure soap. Very cheap. So the VP Herbal Dark Spot Corrector is 89 rands. I saw it go Cosmetic Connect. I bought it go Kit Kat. I'm not sure if there's a Kit Kat in Joburg, but people say so. I've never encountered it. But yeah, in Pretoria, Kit Kat was that one. And then pure soap. So pure soap, there's gem control, there's equal tone, there's original, whichever way. Yeah, whichever one works. I chose equal tone because since COVID, I've been struggling with removing dark marks from the masks. Otherwise, you can tell the difference from my forehead to this part where the mask was covering. So you wash with this, and then I sometimes, when I'm lazy, after like removing makeup and all of that, wash with this. So this was a gift. It's so big, it's quite steep, so I wouldn't even buy it with my own mind. Yeah, I use this after I remove my makeup. So this is for normal everyday wash. When I have my makeup on, I use Garnier. It's a scrub toner. It's a scrub mask wash, but I just scrub and then wash off the makeup, right? And then come back to use this. This is waterless, right? That's when I have makeup on or I'm lazy to wash my face. And then this is every day, right? And then I apply. Because I was gifted, this was a set from Sobe. Now I'm using the day cream. Is this the day cream? Night. The day cream from Sobe. It was a set. Guys, they're expensive. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. But hey, it's a plug, right? And then I apply this, and then I apply your best friend. Yawa. So this is 114 rands Discam, and then 130, 140 and other stores. Discam, when they have a sale, it's normally 114 rands. It lasts for so long. I love it. There's no residue. Sunscreen is color or no gray. More plaguing. This has no that. However, it doesn't have that. I love it. It's cheap. It's guys, and this also is 23 rands. So when I don't have this set, my normal go-to is the gray BP. Is it the Ritza? BP. It's a gray and blue. So the lid is blue. The container is gray. Guys, search it. Kit Kat, ShopRite, Clicks, Discam. It's 45 rands, I think. but it's quite big and I use it only for my face. If it's not there, I use Epimix. If it's not there, I use pure soap. It's not soap, but pure something. This brand has a thing. Pure glycerin, yes, pure glycerin. Right? And then sunscreen every day. Whether the sun is here or not, you must use this. Babo? And just because you don't see the sun, it does not mean it's not there. Because we would be in the dark. But anyway, that is for facial skin. Right? One thing I forgot also for periods. I use this as well. Lilets must fund me, right? So this is available in 2 methods. There's a cream one and then there's a gel one. This is a cream one, right? So cream, it's cream, man. It's white. Let me show you. Yeah, and then a gel one is colorless with baraking. Is it milk extract? No, rooibos extract, something like that, right? They do the same job. Smells amazing, for what it's meant for. Your vagina cleanses itself, but also during periods, you may want to take extra measures. This is 100% safe. Well, I haven't had any side effects ever since I've used it. I've been using it since 2019. It was steep for me, but it's like 65 rands now. It was steep for me as a student. Ne? And also, when you are introduced to things, you are in denial about needing them sometimes. So, banga memo played an impact. But yeah, I don't use this only on my periods. I also use it like every day. It also lasts depending on how much you use, because I use this, but I recommend it for when you are on your periods, because it also controls odor. It is very valid for odor. And then it's soap free, odor control. Yeah, guys, it is what it is. I got this at Clicks. I haven't seen it elsewhere. I haven't looked for it elsewhere. Ho le ngwanyana bopile ba ngwanyana ke smart shop. Bopile ba ngwanyana ke Clicks gift card. Is it Clicks club card? Bopile ba ngwanyana ke discount benefits card. Shop right. Is it extra savings? Checkers extra say. Ke bopile ba ngwanyana ba student ngwanyana wa ko university. Ngwanyana o itseng gore o itse keng a ke bereke. Guys, when you don't work, o ska to stressa. Don't be on the level of people who work when you don't work. When you don't work, let's live within our means, right? Still on skin, I use this. So I hopped on this after a recommendation on Twitter. This is my second container. So I loved it because I could see improvements. It's zinc and vitamin C, right? I used to buy the Clicks branded zinc and then the Clicks branded B-Com. So vitamin B-Com is B complex. So it's a variation of the vitamin B, right? B3, B mama, right? They helped me with also clearing the skin. They were what? I don't remember the price, but it's under 50 rands. Yeah, and then there are 100 inside the container is this small. And then there's the B-Com one is brown in color. And the zinc is white, I think. I don't know. It should be white. Yeah. But I hopped onto this. Apparently, it makes people fertile. I think people don't condomize when they use this because, wow, only the vitamin zinc and seeds that breathe and have eyes like us. But yeah, I recommend this because I'm loving it for my skin, supplements and all that. But if you're going to be taking supplements, you need to drink a lot of water. Eh? It's like antibiotics, honey. You will smell it in the toilet. So please drink a lot of water. There are 100. So 100 is 3 months. Given that, yes, a month is 30 days, 31. But yeah, 3 months. And then, still on the skin. Okay, skin. I used this, recently hopped on it. I love it. It was recommended to me, well, a YouTube channel. Someone in another YouTube channel recommended this. So this is a scrub. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, it's from, okay, you saw that. And then it's 80 rands. Quite small, but it does the work. So I was not impressed with how these things that scrub, I was not impressed with how it was scrubbing. And I decided to add this. bicarbonate of soda. So what I do is smear the sorbet and then pour a bit of this and then start scrubbing. I normally use it for my lower body. I hardly ever scrub my upper body, but I need to. I'm planning on buying those gloves actually. So I'm pressed, but I mix the two and then I scrub my lower body because it's for firming. It's written firming. I'm not sure if you can see. Yes, firming. So body cellulite, I want blood flow there. And I've got very like thick thighs. So I feel tonseki scrub. And again, another use for this, apparently it works for odor as well, for your underarms. But I'm thinking if I already have this, which I did use, it didn't work until so now that I have this, I have stopped using everything. So I now use this particularly for the scrub, and then I continue with my daily roll-ons, rather deodorant, and then again skin. So at night, I showed you this, the sorbet thing, but I use it interchangeably at night with this. So this was recommended by a friend of mine who also had acne, and there were quite some stubborn scars. So this is zinc and castor. Labana mara zinc zinc and castor oil, cream. There's one for babies, which is like a preventative measure for nippy rash and all of that. This one I don't really know what the use is, but I heard, okay, this friend of mine said Yamutusa with skin. I'm not sure because I've just hopped on it, so I'll give results and reviews when it works for me. It's 40 rands, 50 rands at Clicks, right? It's a Clicks brand also, so nothing too hectic, nothing too steep. And then Clicks, Mara Clicks, guys, body wash. I use the Clicks one. I just don't have it now because the bottle is big, so I put them in finished bottles of this. So this is like the Also Heavenly perfumes from Clicks. I'm such a fan, but because they don't have, I say EDA, is it EDP, right? I say EDP, so they don't have oil or Vaselina pale. Start with your petroleum jelly and then or tata, just so they last longer, because wow, they evaporate quite quickly. So yeah, I'm not sure if you can see, but for body wash I use the Clicks one. It's written pay me, is it pay less? Yes, it has a sticker, pay less. It's a red pay less sticker, those ones. Yeah, it's like 55 rands 1 liter. So I put them in here for days when I do sleepovers and all of that. I don't have to carry the whole thing. So this is the shower gel. But I want to hop on the Lux shower gels because I once visited a place, used it, I loved it. Amazing. And then Rena banyana ba di thunder thighs. Oh, this is a bit dirty, but yeah, I use this. It's 45 rands, this one. But I buy these refills because they are 36 rands. So I don't understand why the price difference again, because it's literally the same size, 400 mils, and then 400 mils as well. But there's a price difference. I think it's because of the container. So what I do is I bought this once and I kept refilling with this. I use it because I don't have stretch marks. I do, but they're not like getting. They're not any color. They're white. It's very easy to like not see them because I use this. And also under the bum, there are a lot of people who under the bum, they're darker. I'm not sure if that is because of melanin or because the skin is wet. I don't know. But I don't have that ever since I've started using this. And even my inner thighs, they're not as dark as they used to be since I've hopped on this. So summer and other friendlier seasons, I use it alone. But winter, I use it with this because also lotions have. This is magnolia oil, 25 rands, It's a small one. 25 friends from ShopRite. No, ShopRite. Pep and Clicks. I saw Clicks has Bramali things. I was so shocked. But yeah, 25 friends. Kia mix. Kathat. Yeah, this is it for the skin. And then lastly, whoo, but whom? Honey, tse, di ka tsona. Tse tsa bo Clicks. Ke tsa mo high. Baba? Ke tsa ko reka borotho. Tsa. Ke tsa a sta o checka, a sta di date, a se tsa di interview, a mo ho nyakang dilo tse kotsi sterek. But again, don't forget that you're a student and you still need to live within your means. Ooh, guys, I'm so pressed. But this is the last item. So, as a student, I buy genetics of perfumes. Because the real one, I get 2000. You reka Zara perfume. I get 2000. You reka a perfume from Akids. You reka Lady Milone or whatever perfume is there. But I may love the perfume. So there's fine fragrances. I mean, you probably saw this somewhere. Right? 60 rand and it lasts shem because you apply this way on your clothes, not on your body. On your body, it's a body what spritzer. Like I'm harabeke. But this honey, how about the just how to kotsi? How about the I wanna know the lights. But this is fine fragrances, guys. Ish, focus. How about the approach how to ooh, ay guys, please. Yeah, how about the approach how to go? It's out to say it. I better dress to kill. You must smell to kill. This is smell to kill. Hang. I'm showing you this one because I don't like it. Black opium. Oh, I don't like the smell. I use it for the room for like very unimportant things because wow, I don't like it. But yeah, you find your 60 rand teka so pali. Come on, 60 rand. It's better than 100 and mamman sa ko kai kai. I'm not plugging anyone. There's people who sell this for 60 rands. If you want to be an agent, you buy it for 30 rand and then buy them for 30 rand as a collective. And then you start selling them. 100% profit dawa, guys. So, nakile plagile. I kisanya ko utla mothare na anki monadi. We ragabom. We ragabom mothabo tsa hore he kwasha wa qima eng. And those levers that come out during periods, they must end. Agidi ratelin. Yo, and then those smells you have after periods, like those uncomfortable smells. I get it. So ke le plugile ka mkhonna ke bona hore ke le plug and ngwane so I get ho ya ka hore o motho mo beang. There are just certain products you can't cut corners with. For naki face underarm, I can't cut corners. So like le broke. Awa ke tlo ba broke mara pure soap yona tshwantse no nna le teng. Otherwise ke wela morao. Because I bought so many products trying to fight acne. The day I find the one that works and I want to compromise on it. So, loka babyang not something baking sunscreen. This thing is very small. It's how many mils? 20 mils. It's very expensive. It's like close to 200 rand. Mara, I can hopefully give a hair picker any product before this. So I'm not gonna cut corners. It's not even a matter of luxury. It's a matter of dignity at this point. Because some things speak before your mouth. And confidence, sometimes it comes from areas of our lives that you can never think of. Not because you don't have a skin problem, you don't have an underarm problem, you don't have an other problem. You think life is smooth, not for all of us. So those of us, a disclaimer on this also. It was itchy for me because I didn't read the instructions correctly. So it needs a skincare, right? I don't know what they mean by skincare. Maybe it's application of lotion when you start out. So when you start out, you can't use it for 1 day and then use it after 5 days. So when you start out, you use it for 5 days, I think, consecutively, every night. But the downside is that it itches, especially if you have shaved 24 hours before or sometime sooner than that. So this, you apply it 5 times every day consecutively, and then on the 5th day, And then that's where you start your normal. Apply once a week, 5 days, apply, 5 days, apply. Mara at night. Because it says in the instructions that even if you apply it during the day, it will only start working at night. So don't tell me where it has the eyes to see horke day or night. But apparently sweat lenses are less active at night. Matata mangabo pelatla with the information is it. So that's it. Ooh. Guys, I'm pressed. That is it. From me, I really hope you enjoy this. I really hope these products help you. I really hope you start being open to things. This does not break your virginity, ladies. As we were young, we were getting worried. It does not. The only thing that breaks your virginity is a penis, right? So whether or not you are a virgin, it does not affect anything because this just goes in the canal and it sits there and it's very thin. I don't think, let's not even go there. But yeah, it's very thin. You use lube for comfort and you will be fine. There's nothing... because then I was very skeptical before all these things. My friends hopped on it quite early. I judged them for lack of knowledge. I was in high school when my friends hopped on it, but you can swim in it. I imagine things, what if you tap and then water and then now blood in the... There's no such, because it's literally inside your vagina. The same way penetration happens. So it doesn't even touch the surface of the water. It's only the string that does. But otherwise, guys, I'm impressed. Living happy, guys, as a big sister. But hey, the least you can do is to pass on to other people. I realize I left oral hygiene, but I just use Colgate. But anyway, yes, some people have these problems and they don't know what the solution is. So if any